Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We are going to talk about Sweetie, Candy Vigilante, issue number 3. First, let's just look at the cover, okay? I'm going to just kind of like crook it at an angle here. You might need to turn your head, get the full proper visual effect. But if you looked at this cover, you could be forgiven for thinking this was just like some kind of weird bad girl cover. You got a lady with a multicolored stick. There's blood dripping off of one end. She's scantily clad, busty, got cool hair, some fangs peeking out. Like you might go, bad girl comic. And I guess to some extent that's true because issue 1 was basically just this completely demented take on how to melt people with candy. I don't know. The swirl in the background's like a tutti frutti swirl or something. It's really great. It's evocative of fun and candy, which, if you didn't notice, is right there in the name of the book. So there we go. Got Candy Vigilante. And when we open up, she, Candy Wolf, and Pixie, I think that was her name, right? Pixie, the girl with the pink hair that was like the dancer slash waitress at the bar. See, this is already getting convoluted, isn't it? They show up at Sweetie's Candy Factory, which is called Sweetie Candy Vigilante. Huh? Weird. It's right on the cover. We got a giant gummy bear here, too cute, and we kind of get backstory. That's basically what this whole issue is just a lot of backstory. Here they are arriving there, and we're going to get a lot of her talking to him and getting backstory. So you can see we're in a factory. There's boxes full of stuff. And they can like make the factory air smell like different things, so they choose Christmas cookies because 'tis the season, right? Here's Hansel and Gretel. Not only are they like witch hunters because they killed a witch in their story, but they're also like the master candy alchemists of the place. And they don't seem to get along with Candy Wolf too much. And I gotta tell you, all this comic book is making me want to go like see if I can find some of this stuff on YouTube to listen to because I'm like curious what the heck is Osaka Popstar? Like I have no idea. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit and get to like some of the backstory here. There we go. We're just gonna put these 2 pages here where you can see them, and we're gonna talk. So the backstory is Candy's father is some kind of mythological. I don't know like the fairy tale about the Candy Man, but he's apparently the Candy Man. Not just because he runs a candy shop, but because he's like a fairy creature who is the Candy Man. I'm gonna keep saying the Candy Man, but he's not like the Candy Man that kills you and has bees associated with him and stuff. From the movies. He's not that Candy Man. He's like some other Candy Man entirely. And he like magically enchanted his candy so that people would enjoy it, that it would make them feel good, that kind of stuff. He was married, or is married, I should say, and they had 2 kids, Sweetie and her brother. You see him right there. And they had an investor who funded the shop and was, getting a cut of the profits. This guy right here. That dude had a son, and the son is clearly going to be the villain of the book. I mean, just look at him in these pages. Look at this look on his face. Look at this look on his face. Like, he is clearly not a happy person. And so the big setup here to what's going on is Candy's parents vanished, and she's like trying to figure out what's going on while fighting evil through Candy. We're going to skip a lot of stuff here, but I did just want to kind of get over here to this because this is like an actual thing. In a lot of cities, city governments are putting taxes on sugar and stuff like that. I think was it Philadelphia like put a big tax on sodas or whatever, so now people just drive outside the city and buy their sodas at convenience stores just outside the city limits. Like it's kind of silly. Various mayors of New York, I'm looking at Michael Bloomberg here, have said sodas are bad and you got to limit the size of drinks. Lots of governments are talking about this at city and state levels across the United States. So we're just like kind of ripping right out of headlines here because here's the city's mayor who is apparently out to get candy. So we're setting up for some kind of classic like Saturday morning cartoon kind of stuff where you've got like the hero has the stuff that the villain is trying to stop, and so the villain's trying to catch the hero. Like, you see where this is going. Like, You got like the Gummy Bears cartoon. You got the bad guy always trying to get like the gummy juice. Jim and the Holograms. You got the hologram machine, and the bad guy record label wants to get the hologram machine, like stuff like that. And that's kind of what this looks like it's setting up. Whether it goes down any of those paths, I have no idea. But we at last kind of have an idea of what's going on, why she is the way she is, and maybe just a little teeny tiny inkling of where it might go. This book is. No, this issue is not as strange, although the Hansel and Gretel story bit was a little out there. But this is not as strange like that first issue where she's like melting people with candy and stuff like that. So if you're like looking for more of that like I was, you're probably going to be a little disappointed in this. But at the same time, this issue kind of making the other stuff make more sense was really nice. So I liked it. I'm interested to see where this is going. I don't understand, like, I still don't really get what this is. I still don't really get where it's going, how this ties in with the band, or any of that kind of stuff. But I think I'm sitting in the train car, and the train is pulling out of the station, and I'm like, they ain't no getting off of this train we on. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more of this, and if you don't want to miss any of my videos, be sure to hit that bell for notifications. Yeah, there we go. I'm becoming that YouTuber where I got to make sure I intone those exact words every time. You all take care of yourselves. I sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.